Hey guys, I'm Sai and I'm a principal engineer. The engineering job market is very competitive right now. And for every position that's posted, it tends to get 100 applicants plus. If you look on LinkedIn, you'll notice that they'll have these buttons that you can click apply on, and it'll tell you 100 people clicked apply, so on and so forth. And a lot of the times, a lot of the high profile jobs tend to get just that. They tend to get that many applicants. So you'll find more and more, you'll apply to these positions, and then you'll get the dreaded email saying, thank you for your application, but we are looking at other applicants now. And how exactly do you stand out in an environment that's this complicated? And I'll level with you here, it's still not simple, but there is a way to do it. The main thing a recruiter wants to see when you're applying to a position is if you are going to be applicable to the position. If you are going to break in foul, what happens is an engineering team will have a budget set aside for new hires. And that budget will come in at a certain labor grade, whether that's an entry-level labor grade, a second-level labor grade, so on and so forth. And this budget for a new hire is often tied to a need. And the need is going to be very particular. When a hiring manager is looking to hire, they are looking to fill that gap that they are seeing on their team. So it could be a 5-person team and there's 6 projects coming down the pipeline, and they have to find someone for that 6th project.
So, quick little interjection here. This is called earned value management. This is what the recruiters tend to use when they're starting to look for new applicants and bring on someone to their team. It's a way of tracking your metrics with what's coming down the pipeline in terms of cost and schedule, and the way they can allocate their budget for bringing on and training new resources.
Now, let's say you're applying to a position within aircraft development. What happens is these projects get chunked up by who's taking what part of the subsystem. So with all that in mind, when you're applying to these positions, you really want to talk about how you're fitting into the bigger picture. Your technical depth is one good thing, but you're going to find so many applicants applying to these positions with resumes that use way too much technical jargon, or they come off as silent, unfortunately. It's a very good thing to be highly specialized, but right now, versatility is what's getting people's foot through the door. And beyond that, knowing how to apply yourself to the bigger picture. Now, I want you to look at your resume and I want you to see if you're using things like I worked on so-and-so, or I helped with so-and-so, or I was a part of so-and-so. These sorts of things don't stand out. These sorts of things don't show that you're taking ownership of a small part of a much bigger picture. Now, that's not to say don't use technical jargon and be very informal. I just mean you want to take your resume and you want to brag about yourself. You want to show that you are achieving things, not just working on them. Don't be afraid to take what your accomplishments were and apply them to the bigger picture. If you work on a subsystem that was part of a rocket launch, talk about that rocket launch. Use language like design the harnessing for this rocket or led this design review. Tweaks like that will help your resume stand out from the pile. Ultimately, your resume should help you interview. It's a storytelling technique. You take your resume, you give it to your recruiter. When you are in an interview, the recruiter is also going to be looking at the resume. You should be able to pull the resume up and walk them through it. You should be able to tell them everything that you did, and you should be able to brag about yourself. So that's it for this video, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you got something from this, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And if this is stuff that you need help with, I have a new program called the Elite Engineer Blueprint, where I help engineers get where they want to go. So click the link below, check out, and I'll catch you guys at the next one.